have a good credit score. Just if you don't got no money, have a good credit score. It just costs a lot in this space. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat nothing. Either you got a lot of money or you got access to somebody with a lot of money. Them are going to be your only two choices in this space. Or unfortunately, you're going to drown. So you can start by at least getting a high credit score. And if you got things that's on your credit, it's fine. And it's going to take some time to get it off. Just do the work to get it clear, because I promise you, that's going to be the cornerstone that you use to take you to that level. If you don't have a lot of money, but you got a regular W-2 job and you're making 50, 60 grand and you got a 750 credit score, you can easily go get a $25,000 credit card or $50,000 line of credit using your W-2 income to get you started in this game. So if you don't got nobody that can get the money, you're going to have to figure out a way to get it yourself. And getting your credit right, having some type of verifiable income, that right there will get you in the door to really getting to the point where you can possibly close your first deal.
I love it, man. No, that's good advice, and I love it. Thank you for sharing, man. I think people needed to hear that, right?
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Podcast. I'm your host, Q Edmonds, and y'all probably can say it with me by now. I'm excited, right? I'm excited to be here, man. Excited to be alive, but I'm always excited to bring y'all out the guests that we have. I mean, you've seen that people have come through with their unique lens, their perspective, their experience, and today ain't gonna be no different, right? I have somebody here who is diligent at what he does. He's a man of his word. He's very consistent. I'm so excited for y'all to get a chance to peek into, see things through his lens, peek into his world. I'm excited for him to bring us into his world, for him to tell us about what he does. So listen, I want y'all just to introduce y'all, Mr. Ricardo Giles. How you doing, sir?
Hey, how you doing today? How you doing, man? I'm excited to be here today to talk about all the pros and the cons,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Well, man, I'm excited for you to join us. I'm like, again, man, I love when we get a chance to have our listeners peek through a different lens, right? And I've been talking to you, man. And so I'm excited, man, for you to tell people what you do. So if you don't mind, man, kind of bring us into your world. Give us a short version, or a version, don't have to be short, but just a version of what your main focus is these days. And then also tell us what markets you're operating in.
Okay, my name is Ricardo Giles, better known as Revenue Rick. I operate out here in Charleston, South Carolina. And, my main thing that I do is land and mobile home packages. It's a little bit different from what people typically do, but my focus is mainly that, and purchasing large tracts of land and understanding the zoning and the residential density and subdividing it to make more opportunities each particular parcel. I operate particularly in my home market, which is Charleston, South Carolina, and in another market outside of here, it's probably like an hour or two away, Columbia, South Carolina. So those are my two main markets what I operate in, and I'm focused primarily on land, not houses.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Yeah. Now, man, I know, in this market, sometimes, the climate is not always easy, right? Like, sometimes, we gotta, force ourselves to be disciplined, to stay consistent. So let me ask you, what's been the key to keeping your machine running smoothly, man?
The key to keeping the machine running smoothly is constantly looking for deals, constantly searching, constantly keeping your ears to the street, constantly at all the events, just understanding your market at all times and know what's going on and what everybody else is doing. So that's been helping me to stay ahead of the game, and also, make sure every deal dealing with land flow through my pipeline. If it ain't come through me, it probably ain't a good deal.
I love it, man. I love it. No, man, talking to you for a little bit, you sound like a man that ain't gonna be deterred, right?
Correct.
Interest rate ain't gonna stop you, because you've seen a way to keep pushing forward with that. Certain entities ain't gonna stop you. We gonna power through that, right?
We got to focus on what we can control and what we can change. All that other stuff, you beating a dead dog sitting there worrying about all the naysayers. You're going to get this money or you're not, because everybody else doing it. So the choice is yours, The choice is yours.
There you go, man. And I love it, man. I love that perspective that you bring. And I love that. I think our listeners, we got different listeners, they're at different journeys, right? And I know sometimes whatever journey you are, eventually you're probably going to hit a snag in the road, right? And so
Correct.
to know that you can persevere and push through is one of the biggest things to success. And so if you don't mind, man, I know every operator has a moment when things get real. Maybe like a deal goes sideways, or maybe a time that they had pivot fast. And so, Mr. Ricardo, you mind sharing a story like that, a time where maybe you had to pivot, or, you had to kind of work around something?
Man, I got 100 of them, man. I can't tell you all, but let me just, when I first, just starting in this understanding, coming down the real estate journey and trying to pick the particular niche that you want to be involved with, because I talk to a lot of people and they're like, hey, I want to get into real estate. I want to do this. I want to do that. They don't understand in real estate, there's like 1,000 things you can do. You can develop land. You can clear land. You can build houses. You can be a electrician. You can be a AC tech guy. There's like 1,000 things. Trying to niche down and to understand what you want to do in this business been the toughest thing for me. When I first started, I started with I was flipping houses. I was flipping mobile homes. I was trying to develop new mobile homes, and I finally got to a spot to realize, hey, I was making majority of the money from dealing with mobile homes. And I also noticed that everybody was still frowning upon mobile homes at the time, and they didn't realize that, it's different from back in the day, that it's the same as, having any other house. So that's how I ended up really picking my niche. And I went through a lot of things dealing with the houses, flipping the houses, it was bad contractors taking the money, not understanding holding costs, just a nuance of things that I learned in the beginning that caused a lot of hiccups before I finally get to understanding this game to where I'm at right now today.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency. It's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
Absolutely, man. And I appreciate you saying that, because that's one of the things that we've are doing differently here with the podcast. We were very heavy investor leaning, but now, we have people that's coming at real estate from all different angles, like you said. And so that's a good thing for people to know, is that you can approach real estate from so many different angles, being a service provider, shucks, a
Correct.
designer, photographer, agriculture. Like, there is different ways for you to get into this real estate game. And like you said, niche down, find a way for you to do what you do to the best of your ability. And so,
Correct.
man, I appreciate you saying that. That's a good words of wisdom. And I love that, because that's kind of what separates people from dabbling to people that's in the game long term, when you find out what your niche is. How can you serve the market? And so I love
Correct.
that you said that, man. I love that. So let me ask you this. What are you next focused on solving or scaling next? Hey, Ricardo, what's your next real goal, man?
In real estate, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, shucks, I mean, real estate and life, man. I'll take them both. I'll take them both, bro.
Well, in the real estate, I love the real estate, and I'm going to continue doing it because I already understand it. But one of the big things I want to do is I want to get more of a service business that's kind of maybe a branded service business that I can, tie into the real estate business as well. So I can, have some better cash flow, because if you don't understand real estate, sometimes you don't get paid 3 to 6 months. So even if it's a plumbing company, a AC company, a roofing company, something where I can get paid 24/7, not 24/7, but at least once every week or once every 2 weeks, and I can build a brand and maybe skyrocket that a little bit higher. Because what I do now is kind of hard to actually build a company behind it, because I'm more like a developer / investor, and the capital cost is just so high in order to scale this to the next level to really, really make a lot of money.
No, I love that, man. And of course, the next move, it can either compound things or create total chaos, depending on how you play it. And so
Correct.
I definitely hear you, man. And I love that approach. And so I'm going to ask you this, like like I said, we got people, they're listening, they're either early in their journey or they're looking to level up. And I think they'll benefit hearing this from you. Like, when it comes to building relationships and growing your network, what's made the biggest difference for you, man?
That's going to be key in this thing altogether. The growing the relationships and building the network when you're in this business. There's a step 1 and a step 2 that I think is big inside this real estate game, and that's pretty much step 2, because you're going to have to build a strong network and some strong relationships, because you're going to have to figure out a way to get access to capital if you want to scale and keep moving in this game. So, like I say, being in the right rooms and being at the real estate events, commenting in the different local real estate groups, just showing your face and talking to some of everybody, because eventually you're going to need them if they're a key player in that space.
Absolutely, man. You can't fake that. Relationships are everything in this space. And so I love how you talking about, hey, get active in the groups. Go where the deals are. Go where the people are talking, where the people are trying to, make the deals. So I definitely hear you. Listen, man, I love your perspective. I love your lens, and I like to open the floor up to you, man. I know I come with these questions, but is there
Correct.
anything kind of on your heart, man, that maybe you can inspire people with or encourage people with, or like anything from your perspective? I'd like to open the floor up to you to
Correct.
see if there's anything you feel like you wanted, the listeners may or the viewers may need to hear, man, from your perspective.
I mean, I'm going, first things first, if you want to be in this space.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Have a good credit score. Just, if you don't got no money, have a good credit score. It just costs a lot in this space. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat nothing. Either you got a lot of money or you got access to somebody with a lot of money. Them going to be your only 2 choices in this space. Or unfortunately, you're going to drown. So you can start by at least getting a high credit score. And if you got things that's on your credit, it's fine. And it's going to take some time to get it off. Just do the work to get it clear, because I promise you, that's going to be the cornerstone that you use to take you to that level. If you don't have a lot of money, but you got a regular W-2 job and you're making 50, 60 grand, and you got a 750 credit score, you can easily go get a $25,000 credit card or $50,000 line of credit using your W-2 income to get you started in this game. So if you don't got nobody that can get the money, you're going to have to figure out a way to get it yourself. And getting your credit right, having some type of verifiable income, that right there will get you in the door to really get to the point where you can possibly close your first deal.
I love it, man. No, that's good advice, and I love it. Thank you for sharing, man. I think people needed to hear that, right?
Yeah. They need to hear it, man. Just a 3 credit, three-digit number.
Yeah.
Off 3 bureaus, you get it right. I lived off of it. And I'm thankful for me understanding credit at such a young age. And, I'm teaching my son now and just letting him know, that's the key, because it's just going to be the key, to see the bank pull a score and approve me for a $100,000 unsecured line of credit is virtually unbelievable to me. But, getting the money and knowing what to do with the money is 2 different things. But at least, you got to start. You got to start with something, because you're going to need cash. You're going to need something. Even if you get a property and you want to do hard money on it, they still don't tell you still got debt service on that deal. You still might have to put 20% down on that deal. And you also got monthly payments. So you're still going to need some type of money to bridge the gap while you're either flipping that deal, or you're trying to find a buyer once you got the deal locked up. So it just takes some type of money, and the fastest way to get it is using your credit score, and it's off to the races then.
Absolutely. Mr. Ricardo, dropping gems, man. I appreciate you, brother. I told you, I know I was going to love hearing from your perspective, and I know this is going to be valuable for our viewers. So thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Listen. Absolutely. So listen, man, before we wrap, if someone wanted to reach out to you, connect with you, maybe collaborate with you, learn more about what you're doing, what's the best way for them to reach out to you, man?
The best is IG. I think I'm getting kind of old now. I'm forgetting stuff. revenue_rick.com. Or you can hit me up at www.revenuerick.com. You can also email me if you want to reach out to me, Ricardo at SELLTOPALMCOAST.com. Ricardo at selltopalmcoast.com. You can look at me on Facebook as well. I drop a lot of gems as well. Ricardo Giles. So whatever I can do to help you, any questions you got, you can hit me on the DM, and I'm glad to answer.
Absolutely. Well, there he is, man. Mr. Ricardo, I thank you, sir. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your perspective. I thank you for your story. Listen, we need more people in the space that's doing it the right way, man. So I appreciate you. And man,
No
I
problem,
thank you for the color wave too, man. We look good side by side. I appreciate the color wave, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man.
Absolutely. So listen, for those that are tuning in, you know what I like to say, and I like to say it slowly. Make sure you are subscribed. You do not want to miss out on these amazing conversations that we are having. So everyone that's tuning in, we'll see you next time. And again, Mr. Ricardo, I appreciate you, sir. You have a great one. All right,
Thank
man?
You. Appreciate it.
All right, bud. Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.